Namaste, namaste. Hello.
Hi. Not sure if anyone's out there yet, but we just wanted to jump on and do another live. We're making a commitment to do one each Thursday just to stay connected with everybody. And today is a very special day. It's the first day of Navaratri. And we're all dressed up and ready for an event tonight that somebody else is organising from 7:30 to share some kirtan. So if you are listening now and you don't know about that, that's happening tonight. And we'll also be sharing something at the end of Navaratri, which is next Saturday. So today's the first day, and then the celebration day is on the 16th, which is next Saturday. So we were going to do a live event in person, but we're taking it all online, the dancing and the kirtan and the sharing. So we're really super excited about that and the energy. So we thought it'd be really lovely to share a few words about the meaning and significance of Navaratri. Some of you I know are very familiar, and some it may be completely new. So Gyan will share a few words about that, and then I'll share a beautiful mantra that you might like to practice as part of a sadhana or a practice. And then we have a kirtan and a song all about the energies of Navaratri, really, in this triple goddess. And then Gyan, has another mantra in case you want to try a different mantra, and a few more words about practice. And we'll share a little bit more about the event on the 16th as well. So it'll take as long as it takes. So if you're watching now, hi. And hello, Mona, beautiful. And if you're watching later, hello again. And it's never too late to join. So, okay, I'm going to hand it over to Gyan.
So Navaratri, for the benefit of those who don't know, or everyone really, just to set a context for this amazing time that we're in. It's Navaratri means 9 nights, Nav 9, Ratri nights, and so it's a festival in India that's been celebrated for centuries now. And there's actually 4 Navaratri festivals in the year, but this is the most well-known one of the 4, Shraddha Navaratri, and it coincides with the bright side of the lunar month closest to the equinox of each year. So, and that's said astrologically to be a really potent time to be doing spiritual practice, or some kind of practice for your well-being with an intention for the highest good for yourself and for all. And Navaratri, what is it really? So it's a celebration of the divine feminine, of the goddess, of the divine mother, or you may prefer to look at it as the universal energies, the forces that are everywhere within us and around us. And it's a celebration of those energies, particularly for the power of transformation. In the Hindu tradition, or yogic tradition too, like the Durga, the goddess of transformation, is very prevalent in Navaratri. And to chant a mantra of Durga is a way of letting go of things that no longer serve us, and to make space in our being for those things that do serve us and our highest good. And the energies astrologically are super supportive for that particular kind of transformation right now. So Geeti will be sharing our mantra very shortly on that. And pass it over to you.
Beautiful. So I felt to share a Durga mantra because it's all about Durga, well, and many aspects of her, obviously Lakshmi and Saraswati. But Durga is where we begin, probably be where we end. And this particular mantra that I was drawn to also includes 3 bij mantras. So again, some people might be familiar with what a bij mantra is. It's a seed sound, so it's a very potent sound that really can help us awaken the specific qualities of that sound. So the mantra is Om, which we're familiar with, the Shiva mantra that includes everything that we've come from, and everything will dissolve back into consciousness. And then the next mantra, seed mantra, is Hreem, which is connected with the spiritual heart. The Ha sound is to purify and awaken prana, and then the Ra is about life force and vitality and energy, and the I is the Shakti, Icha Shakti, and the is the dissolving back. So this is a really beautiful mantra to purify and cleanse and awaken the spiritual heart within us. It's followed by Kreem, which has that same R and I sound, but with the K, which is connected very much with Kali. So it's a powerful transforming mantra. And then the Dum, the short Dum, it's really here as a protection, and it really connects us with the forces of the earth and the mother. And then Durga Ye, Svaha, so chanting Durga and Svaha, we offer ourselves to this energy, these energies of transformation, and to really purify the mind, that removing of things that don't serve us. For me personally, most of it's in our own minds, the negative thoughts or the limiting thoughts. And so this mantra really helps us to move through that, purify that, and connect us with some ground and some courage and strength, so that we can face these things and deal with these things, because it's not always easy. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it requires us to really cultivate that Shakti, that energy, to stay connected and committed to whatever it is that we're working with. So I will be putting these words down into the chat when this finishes. But for now, we can chant together. We'll just do 11 rounds as an example, and then feel free to take this home and practice it yourself. So you happy to count with Amala?
Sure.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do have something in mind that you're feeling to let go of, you can bring that into mind. It could be a thought of not being good enough, or comparison, or critical mind, or hopelessness, or whatever it is. We all have something or several things, so you can bring that to mind and ask for the grace and the strength of Durga to help transform this. Om Hreem Kreem Dum Durgaye Svaha.
Om Hreem Kreem Dum Durgaye Svaha.
Om Hreem Kreem So if you've got a drum at home, it's great to bring a charm, or you can just clap your hands, or whatever you have.
So we'll be sharing a song now called Yes We Can, and it's really all about courage and confidence. Confidence being the word from Latin con fides, with faith. So it's really about bringing faith into our lives of what will happen, and trusting, going with our instincts and our intuition, and really honouring our commitments to ourselves. And I've shared more about this, and I've just written a post about Navaratri and confidence today, so feel free to check that out on the Geeti and Gyan page. Let's transition into the song though, and feel free to join with us with the Sanskrit, which is He Ma Durga and Jagadambe Ma. Durga and Durga, Jagadambe being the universal mother of the universe, Durga the great protector and transformer.
We can open to this new way. Yes, we can trust in our hearts. Madhurya Namo
joining, and beautiful people listening with you through the virtual ethers. So I thought we felt to close with just presenting one other mantra that you may resonate with, that came through for me today to share as a sadhana for this next 9 days. Again, just this really amazing time to be doing that, a sadhana, and for the benefit of those who are not sure what sadhana is or how to go about doing that. So it's a spiritual practice that's performed usually a particular time each day for a certain period of time, and that's a commitment to yourself. It's often in yogic terms in auspicious numbers, such as for 7 days or 11 days or 21 or 40, and in the case of Navaratri it's 9. So it's an amazing time to be feeling into what you would like to let go of. One thing you'd like to let go of particularly, if it's a strong thing, and you can ask the universe for that, to guide you with that. One thing that you really want to bring into your life that will be an amazing positive change for you and for everyone around you. And then choosing in the yogic tradition that I've been immersed in the ashrams, to do a mantra this time is amazing, and Durga is often used, and Geeti presented that one earlier, which was beautiful, and so feel free to go back and choose that one. What came to me was to share the mantra Om Namo Narayani, Om Namo Narayani, which is very simple and to practice, and it is the triple goddess. It's from the ashrams where we celebrated three days of Durga, 3 days of Lakshmi, 3 days of Saraswati, so different aspects of the goddess, respectively, transformation, abundance, and creativity. And so Narayani, this sacred mantra, has all these sounds which resonate with the qualities of all 3 of those goddesses. So it's a very supportive mantra, and a very balanced and holistic, and very heart-opening. The n sound is a little bit like the sound, so it's beautiful for just dissolving into presence, infinite presence. And it's also about naming, so we have the n for name and namo, so it's also a way of celebration. And the which is the long A written down, which is a massive injection of bliss and expansive bliss, so that's twice, Narai, ya. And then the Ra, as Geeti explained, is like invoking the fire element. The Ya is invoking the heart chakra, the Anahat, and the air element. And the is again bliss consciousness, and again we have another Na, so this bringing this play of form and formlessness, and the E is the last, Narayani, so the E, as Geeti was saying, is Icha Shakti, so it's the expansion of Shakti everywhere, and feeling that. So just inviting you to just chant a few times and feel that for you. If that works, great. If it doesn't, fine, great. And maybe in the future you might pick it up. And Namo, by the way, means to honor, to venerate, and literally to name. So closing your eyes if you feel to, and chanting along with us. Om Namo Narayani. And all together. Om Namo Narayani. Beautiful. So feel free to add that to your toolkit. And if you're doing it as a sadhana, just remembering it's really great to do it a certain number of times each day, because that also builds the confidence, the confides, with faith in you as a sacred commitment to yourself, and that really builds that confidence, builds courage, overcoming fear. So a beautiful number of times is 108 is the magic number for this. But if you've only got time, 54, half of that, or even 27, it's a quarter of 108, or 11. Failing that, what we did 7 times. Yeah, 7 times what we just did. And really feeling it, really, just bringing the feminine in as well to your practice, as well as the masculine. It's just achieving and doing a set number of times, but bringing in the feminine, sacred feminine, and really enjoying that process and seeing what it might bring up as well. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful. Sweet. Yeah, so we will be gathering next Saturday night, and the invitation is for anyone who feels to join to also take one of these mantras as a sadhana and work with it. And then when we gather on Victory Day, we'll have an opportunity to reflect on anything that came up or changed, or maybe didn't change in the way that you were hoping, but there was still some shifts. And to also move that through the body. So as some of you know, I'm also a conscious movement facilitator, soul motion, and we've worked with the Navaratri energies of this triple goddess of Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati the last 2 years in a row, probably more actually. And it's been wonderful to have an opportunity for people to really feel into these qualities of energy and move anything that needs to be moved. And then to also have an opportunity to share with each other. And we will be doing them on Zoom for the first time, but I've participated in many online movement and kirtan events now to know that it's still super powerful and actually maybe even safer for some people who maybe feel a little bit uncomfortable or self-conscious. So but we will be guiding you through. Gyan will be playing live kirtan music through the process, which will inspire you too, I hope. It will. And we'll have an opportunity to also sing some kirtan as well at the end, of course, because it's Navaratri and it's Victory Day, it's Celebration Day. So it'll be a lovely time just to harvest and reflect and take note of where we have come, and to acknowledge ourselves for what we have achieved, and maybe set a few goals of what we're still working on. The other really exciting part of the evening is that we have beautiful Patricia Borden, also known as Maha by some of you, who will be creating an altar, a mandala, reflecting the energies of the time, and she'll be also offering a mantra at the beginning. So it'll be beautiful to have her energy in this whole process, because there's so many elements that go into this, the visible, and the invisible, the seen and the unseen. So it all plays a really important part in the experience and the process that we can drop into. So warm invitation if you'd like to join us for that, and we have structured it in a way to make it accessible for anyone, no matter what financial position you're in. So you won't be excluded at all. So, and all that information is on our in the event, which we'll post down below. And we're also inviting you to bring some prasad, so at the end we can all enjoy, and we'll hopefully be able to send out a special recipe so that you can make it, and then we can all eat it together. So that's the plan for next Saturday the 16th from 7 or 7:30. Oops.
I think it's from 7
7 to 9. It's all there.
or 6:30.
Yeah.
And also, if you fail to dress up and wear something beautiful in white, or red, or yellow, which is a kind of, it can be a Navaratri tradition, and just to really celebrate honor this time, and also, you know, how far we've all come together in our lives as spiritual human beings, you know, and it's a beautiful way to do that.
And to give thanks as well, and to really acknowledge the earth and all the elements again, and those unseen forces that we can so easily take for granted, but we can do that, and feel the earth and the other energies feel that, and we really feel that support.
So thank you so much for listening. I think that wraps it up.
I think that's it, except for tonight. If you're here and now and you see this before Thursday night, in about an hour and a half, we'll be joining. In about an hour, we'll be joining a lovely
45 minutes.
Play for Love, which is a kirtan, a meditation event organised by beautiful soul Tati Fernandez, who comes to Sound Samadhi, and she's invited Gyan, myself, and Gary in to share a couple of kirtans, and she'll be sharing one, and there'll be some other beautiful offerings as well. So that's on from 7:30 tonight. If you got nothing to do and that calls to you, I'll put the information in the link below as well. I think it's on our page anyway. So yeah, thank you for staying here and watching. If you're still watching, appreciate your time, and it's really lovely to have this chance just to connect in this way with everybody, and wishing you a beautiful evening and
beautiful
week.
Sending love to Mona, who's been watching, thank you, and Rachel as well up north. Thank you. Lovely to have your presence here. Beautiful to feel you.
And to that's all.
Yay. Lots of love. Mwah.
Love.
Om Namo Narayani.
Yeah.